I honor you for watching. I invite you to do a mudra that you see me holding, which is known for clearing, detoxing. Okay. You want to sit comfortably, preferably if you can, on the floor, on a pillow. You want to make sure that your back, you don't want to force it to be super straight, but you want it to be aligned. You don't want to be super slouching, okay? And just shake off, shake your hands. It's clearing energy. Get yourself comfortable. Get relaxed. Give yourself just a few minutes. Before we get started, you want to take maybe 2-3 deep cleansing breaths, okay? And then we're going to get into a breathing exercise that's known as 4-7-8. You inhale through your nose, deep inhales for a count of 4. You then hold it for a count of 7. You exhale for a count of 8, but exhale like if your teeth were held together, allowing the air to come out like as you count to 8. And you repeat that cycle. This particular breathing technique is known to assist with the nervous system, calming the nervous system. The reason why I believe it's important is because as we're doing all this other stuff that we're doing clearings, we're dealing with all sorts of things, and breath work is not going to answer our problems. Justice needs to be served. I know that. But the breath work is going to help the body, the mind, the nervous system, which is how we'll be able to more readily and easily align to our own inner higher guidance, whatever that is, with more clarity, is how we'll be able to navigate through a lot of this stuff. Toxic energies feed off of any energy. So, being upset, going back and forth, and all of that, it's taken away. It is from the self-love and self-care we're doing to our mind and body. And so as survivors, you have been hit at every angle. So their goals are to dysregulate, and ours is to regulate. We're not bypassing. We're not watering down our experience. Some of us are going through some very serious things that are criminal and insane. So please, viewer discretion is advised. Please do the best you can to take care of yourself. Get professional help. Keep documents and records of the things that's going on around you, and do what you can do, okay? But regulating our nervous system gets us in neutrality. We're not denying anything. We're just breathing through it. We're not denying anything. We're breathing through it, okay? We're feeling through it. We're actually acknowledging it. We're not escaping. We're acknowledging and breathing, allowing it to move and to calm the nervous system, okay? So that these energies aren't as easily able to feed. We can clear these cords, these threads. And again, more clarity, navigation when we're in that space. Okay, and also just if you look at the physical, at some point we're not meant to be in hypervigilance and, fight, flight, and freeze, and dealing with all of these extremes and various emotions, which are not bad, but it can have if it's long term, it could have, negative effects on our mind and body, which is what I call, it's like the slow death. And I believe it's one of the more passive aggressive ways that abusers do what they do. as to not, as to cover their tracks. You see what I'm saying? It's hard to pin that stuff. Now, what you see me doing is known as dusting the biofield, the auric field, dusting in my heart space, because a lot of us is going through a lot of betrayals and just heartbreaking. We and our children on a daily basis, seeing the worst of humanity sometime. So just dusting it off. And then self-love, self-compassion mudra. Just taking a moment. We give out. We're constantly we're taking care of kids, one thing and another. And many of us, this is the love from the universe, your guides, giving it to yourself, feeling in your heart space, just for a moment. Kindness, compassion. Okay, shaking it all off. Shaking it off. Just sitting for a minute quietly. Noticing any differences in the body. It's also supposed to bring in more clarity of mind if you're dealing with it like fog and racing thoughts. That 4-7-8 breath work assists with that. If you can do 5 minutes a day, whatever you can do, okay? Be kind. You're dealing with enough as it is. Be kind to yourself. Love and light. Namaste.